Well, I am sore. Feel like I was playing full contact football with the big boys yesterday. Metal detecting. Who can explain its pull, eh? Hey, David? You know. Wife drove me halfway up the mountain till the end of the good road. I hoofed it up from there. Oh, a walk in the Japanese countryside. As I've told you, 73% of this country is uninhabitable, impenetrable. Look at this. To your left, nowhere to go. You can't scramble up there. To your right, 70, 80, and 90-degree drop-offs. As I've said, this is not like back home. You do not just park your car on the nice gravel shoulder and walk into the woods with your shotgun. Walk into these woods, yeah, sure. These are man-sized spider webs. These Jodo spiders are trying to catch me. But their mistake here is weaving their nets off the road, off the cliff. Nice try, guys. I suspect that this is an alternative approach to the castle, but it's too steep, too rough, and too spidery. I would need both hands to grab earth, and that means I can't swing a stick at the spider webs, and I'd have to go through them head first. So maybe another day. I wasn't in the mood for it yesterday. When I say castle, don't think of these graceful, elegant medieval castles. No, this would have been more of a hill fort, something like this Murakami pirate fort, or this hill fortress. Not much stone, mostly shaped earthworks, wooden buildings, and tents. The top might have looked something like this. The entrance to the castle. No more photos from here. Oh, I have a couple. This spider was smart. He set up his web between these two trees, and his web goes right across the trail, but nice try, old friend, but I saw you and I just stepped around you. But no more photos from after this. This castle was designed to be inaccessible, and after hundreds of years of neglect and erosion, it is more inaccessible than ever. Just before the summit of Mount Everest is this Hillary Step. There's a similar step up to the castle, not as technically challenging as this, not as cold, not as icy. It's more muddy, with wet clay, and narrower. I take it at full speed, kind of trusting in forward momentum. Up at the top, time for a breather. And then I got going. Now, my phone is dying. Half of the touch screen is unresponsive, and the phone freezes up more than it runs. I'm going to try to get a new one this week if I can. The cell phone shops are rationing access on account of the, you have to read that word because I'm probably not allowed to say it. Well, nonetheless, I tried to document some of my day, and here it is. Okay, this guy finds them under the ground. This little stick finds them in the ground. So I've got something here. Dug this hole. And now where is it? All right, it's down there a little deeper. Let's go get it. Found a nice piece of pottery in that hole. And now I'm not getting any beeps, so it's in my dirt pile. There it is, let's find it. Okay, I don't know what this is, but that's our first find of the day. Doesn't look like a nail. It's got a very, very sharp point here. Bulby here. I don't know, that's nice, whatever it is. That was about maybe 6 or 8 inches down. These two working together do a great job. Okay, we got another hit, so I've dug this plug. If you can see, I've just dug around here, and we'll see if I'm in the right spot. I would say so. Okay, and here it is. That's our first nail of the day, and that's got a nice nail shape. You can see the head on that very nicely. All right. That's our first nail. That's for you, Susan Ann, and April, and you, Baldo. Okay, this one is a little slow going because I've got these roots going through here, and I think I could hack through them, but that wouldn't be nice to the tree, so I'm just going to keep going slowly. Still there. Okay, we got it, and without much hurt to the tree. Here it is. That's another nail and some beautiful pieces of pottery. I might be digging up some old chamber pot. I'm going to see if there's more pottery in there. There's a nice piece of pottery. Look at that, that's a pretty big piece. That was a big pot. Might have been a cooking pot. I think I'm standing in the campfire here. Look at the lines on that, the design. Very nice. Well, here's a nice easy one. The metal target is right inside the plug somewhere. So that's going to be easy to get out. And then right under the plug, nice piece of a pot. Okay, that was a very obliging nail. It was right in the plug. And we put that plug back. Looks like nobody was here. There's the nail. Oops. And 2 nice pieces of pottery. Okay, that leaf is our marker, and I think I'm onto something. Oh yeah. Okay, we're looking down by the roadway. Joichi just called. He's just arrived, so he'll be coming up this way. And he'll be pretty easy to kill with an arrow or even rocks. I don't see him yet, though. Oh, there he is. Hello! Yeah, keep coming up. Okay, well, this is Joichi. He's joined us. Hi, Joichi.
Hey, hello.
What do you think about the climb up here?
Very hard.
Very hard.
Yes.
Very hard. I think you can see Joichi he's a few years younger than me and a few years lighter than me, but even he says very hard.
Yes.
Yes, it is. Well, let's get to digging. Sounds like something. Let's dig there. Taking a little break. I've spent all morning in this soldier's mess area, and I think after we have a bowl, we're going to try the Lord's living quarters. Yeah. Okay, I don't know if you can see, but we have something round, dome-like. Ryoichi, we have two ideas. What do you think it is?
It's kabuto.
Okay, a kabuto would be a samurai helmet.
Yeah.
Or
armor.
Armor, maybe a breastplate.
Yeah.
It seems to have a nipple,
Yeah.
so it could be a chest breastplate. It's big. We haven't found the edge yet. And it's curved down like a dome. We're on top of the dome. We'll keep working. It's better than any nail, eh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we were convinced that we had a helmet. Now, it was under bamboo. Bamboo is the great vegetable bane of metal detecting in Japan. It is murder to work with. If you want to hide a dead body, grow bamboo over top of it. It took 3 hours, but we finally got it. A cooking pot, like a big old wok. But this was a great find. It was far away from the main cooking pit. We think this was the lord of the castle's personal kitchen in his personal living quarters. We have other reasons to think that, but this pot was a very nice confirmation. Hey, a 500 or 600-year-old samurai lord's cooking pot, the lord of the castle's pot, I'll take it. Didn't get a photo of the pot out of the ground, sorry, it was getting dark. And when we took the pot out, it said to us, "Sit down, boys, and I'll tell you a story." And this is the story it told us. I belonged to the lord of this castle, one of the lords. He trusted me, and he trusted his food to a loyal servant, the lord's own personal cook. He was a good and resourceful cook, and he served his lord well. One day the lord announced that a large enemy force was on its way, a very large force, a force too large for us in spite of our advantageous position. Every man must fight. You too, my good cook, my good man. The cook was not a wealthy man. Soldiers rarely are, and the Lord's personal cook has fewer opportunities for amassing pillage and spoil. But he had a little savings, maybe his wages from the hand of his lord himself. He thought, I'd better hide this before the battle, just in case. But where to put it? The castle was small and cramped. Well, he got an idea. He dug a hole. He put his little treasure inside. Then he put a cooking pot over top. I'll dig this up later, he thought, if all goes well. All did not go well. The cook was maybe killed, or his army was put to flight. He never returned to his kitchen. For 500 or 600 years, his treasure stayed hidden. I don't have photos. The coins are at home in the custody of my wife. She is looking up Japanese coin dealers now. There were 16 coins on a string. The coins had holes in them, just like today's 5 and 50 yen coins. The string was attached to this copper or brass ring. I told Yoichi we'd split everything. He only took 3, so I have 13 coins to clean up and see what's under the dirt. I'm going to put them in the dishwasher tonight and turn it up to scalding hot, put some extra detergent in, and maybe some bleach. David is screaming at his computer right now. I'm just kidding, David. Just kidding. So, a great day. Perfect weather. We got 8 nails, lots of pottery, including some large pieces, red ceramic, very like today's flower pot material. This is what the samurai warriors ate off of in their camp. This clamshell may be from someone's Last Supper. This piece of shiny white ceramic looks like the teacups in my china cabinet. I think this was from the Lord of the Castle's own cup. This piece of iron, roughly diamond-shaped, with one point turned over. We don't know what it is, and if that was turned by design, or by accident, or maybe battle damage. We thought maybe spearhead, but there's no tang. Well, if you have any idea, please let us know. Now, some of this stuff I'll donate to the local history museum. They're always happy for my donations since they don't like to do any work themselves. Some we'll keep in the family, some we might sell. Depends what these coins turn out to be. As I've said, this is one of the greatest jurisdictions to metal detect. The law is very clear. If you find valuables on the ground, you have to turn them in. Underground, you're good to go, with very few exceptions. My wife is a bit of a nervous Nelly about the law, but she looked up the law and satisfied herself. I was already satisfied, of course. Well, I'll tell you this, though. I don't raid tombs. I don't rob graves. But something like this, I think, hey, the university boys have had their chance. For hundreds of years, they've had their chance. The museum boys, they've had their chance. If no one else cares about this castle and its history, I do. So I'll do some of the university boys' work for 'em and the museum boys. Lazy ding-dongs. Lots more targets up there, David. You can't take a step without a signal. We've only begun to sample some areas. There's a lot of work to do. All right, that's my report, and I hope to be back to the hibagon tomorrow. This is Kyle from Hibagon, the Japanese Bigfoot, and I hope one day we'll have a book, Metal Detecting in Japan. Okay, bye-bye.